Hi, and welcome to a special episode of our brand new Elementor live show series, the place to get a look inside Elementor and experience the latest and the greatest that we have to offer firsthand from our very own product managers and experts. And most importantly, gives you the stage to ask your questions live in the chats, or if you're up for it, hop on a video call live with us in the studio. More on that soon. Today is all about Elementor Cloud Websites, which is our all-in-one solution for building WordPress websites with Elementor. Many have already started building their dream websites with it, and I'm sure that you have many questions for us. So let's just get some background on why we created this product, who it's for, what you can do with it, and how to get started. Also, today is a special day, and we will show this coupon code, you can see it over here now, a couple of times during the show, so you can use that to get a 20% discount for a full 1-year Elementor Cloud website subscription. It's valid for 48 hours after the event, so make sure that you don't miss it. I am Ziv, a web creator and Elementor's customer success release manager, and joining me today is Tamar, our very own director of product.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome.
Hi, Ziv. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great.
Tamar is going to give us a complete cloud website overview and a demonstration and provide some interesting insights and answer many of your burning questions live here in the studio. So welcome and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, now for our second guest. Some of you might know him from our 90 Seconds live show and others from his detailed tips and tricks blog posts. He is one of our very own Elementor experts. Roy, welcome to the show.
Hi, do.
Roy is going to help answer some Elementor how-to related questions, so you'll get a well-rounded understanding of the Elementor Cloud website product and its capabilities. Okay, so how's this going to work today? Since we are live streaming this event to our Facebook and our YouTube pages, we will choose questions from those live chats, and if you're up for it, follow the Zoom link you see on the screen and we'll be in touch. We've also added this link in the event notes, so be sure to check that out. And besides the live chat and the video calls, we've also been following and answering many posts about Elementor Cloud website on our social media. So we've collected some of those questions to answer during the show as well. All right, enough chit-chat, let's do this. Tamar, let's start with why we created this product, who it's for, and what an Elementor Cloud website is made up of. We'll take the questions directly after that.
Sure. So I hope everyone experienced really what Elementor is about and what our sort of mission is to make web creation easier for web creators in order to let them shine, right? And one of those things was, everything you see in the editor, but we know from our users that a big pain point in creating a fantastic WordPress website is managing those multiple vendors of the hosting, and just like the setup. Right? So this product comes to make that part much, much simpler and really remove all of those technical barriers for everyone that wants to use Elementor.
Cool. So shall we just demonstrate quickly creating a website?
Right. Sure. So let me share my screen. I've already bought a Elementor Cloud website subscription. And so when I go into my Elementor account dashboard at myelementor.com, I have this Create Website button there that I see.
Right.
Okay. And so I'll just click it. And right off, you see the site creation wizard. We start off by asking, for my website's name. So let's say, I'll call it Live Show, and let's hope it's still available. Right. And then I get an elementor.cloud sort of domain in by default, whatever I put in my name. So this is a temporary domain. Yeah, it's a temporary domain, but you can change this from what's defaulted here. And then I just click Create Website, and that's basically it. It takes a couple of minutes, and you'll see as I talk, but what's happening right now in the background is that your website is being created.
There we can see, creating your WordPress dashboard.
And we have this great animation that we created and really explains to you what's included, you asked, right?
Yeah.
So it's WordPress there, it's a WordPress install. You have in it Elementor and Elementor Pro already installed, activated, ready to go, right? Sort of
the Hello theme.
Yeah, the Hello theme is there set up because really Hello theme is the best way to use Elementor, right? And that's basically it. With this website, it's also included, you have SSL, you have CDN by Cloudflare, And then some of the other technical specs we'll go into a bit later.
Okay, great. So we'll just wait for this to finish. In the meantime, why did we create this product? And also, who is it for? What type of users can use it?
Sure. So as I said, it's really for everyone, right? So anyone who wants to create a website on WordPress with Elementor, this product is for you. It just makes that setup part, the technical barriers, removes it away. And we know from, as you said, we have many people already using it, existing users, new users, people who have multiple websites, people who it's their first one. It's just really about not wanting to deal with those multiple vendors.
Let's just get your screen back over there and see what
we're
have.
still setting up a bit. Yeah.
So now it's basically set up.
It's still setting up. You see here the little icon that it's still setting up. And that's it. It's basically ready, right?
Okay, so Roy's going to take over soon. Thank you, Tamar. Roy would like to continue so we can see the site has been created.
Yeah,
there are a couple of options to go over. Can you show that to us?
Yeah, I even wrote a post about it. About when you install a fresh install of WordPress, you have all those settings to set up, and I'll dive into the nitty-gritty things. But we took care of all those small annoyances. First of all, in the dashboard you have...
Let's just show your screen.
Yes. Let's switch to my screen. You have one click and you can edit your homepage.
Right.
With WordPress, with the Hello theme, right up. You don't have to install the Elementor, the plugins and all that, or you can open just the WordPress dashboard and you'll get this screen. You can start with a template or one click and you can browse the theme library. For example, let's go to creative.
These are all of the kits over there.
Yeah, we have like
library,
a ton of kits. So you can, within seconds, you can already browse the kit and look for a kit that you may like. My favorite, by the way, is the
wireframe kits.
Wireframe kits.
They're new.
Yes, it's the name I always forget.
Which really give you the sort of layout and components of the website without the content that exists, the sample content.
So it's like a low fidelity, great way to get started.
Yeah, but this is also an amazing starting point, for you. Instead of pre-made, you can just have all those basics and apply your own global styling upon it, or move forward.
So maybe shall we just check the filter over there? We can filter by category, right?
Yeah. So you can creative or blog or events.
So let's just try maybe if we do the creative and check out the art museum.
Sure.
Let's see if we can preview that.
So here we have the art gallery. Also, of course, you can also test it how it works on mobile and
these
tablet.
kits are all optimized for mobile.
Yeah,
devices.
and we have a menu pop-up which we can move pages, and you have...
There's motion effects over here.
And if you look at the overview there...
Yeah, so you can just apply kit, one click, and we're done. And what's inside on the left? We have five pages, 4 side parts, one pop-up, and of course, one global styling, with global colors and global fonts, so you can apply it consistently across the board.
Great.
Okay, so a couple of more tidbits. Not only you already have a homepage set up, we already have a contact us page. It's blank, and an about also set up.
So now we are in the pages tab
and
over there.
And a sample page that I will trash immediately. I don't need it.
I'll say one of the things that was really important to us in creating this product, and the part of the steps that we did, because we talked to web creators and experts like Roy. He was actually one of the people that we talked to, and we asked them, what are the first things that you do when you come to set up a website? And Roy mentioned it. He has a blog post about it, because most web creators have like this checklist that when they set up a website, they go and do again.
Yes.
And so you'll see within this product that we...
It's a long list.
Yeah, that we already took care of that, and it's already set up like that. Sort of Rory mentioned it, that your homepage, the page that's defined as your homepage, is set as the default homepage rather than the archive.
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, I have already deleted sample page. That's why it threw an error. It doesn't exist with all the. I cannot delete. But some people like it.
Like it.
Also, some people apparently like Hello World.
That's why it's still there.
Yeah. Google Hello World and see how many pages has that. Yeah, I know.
But people wanted it there.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Let's continue. Let's show your screen again, by the way, and just show also the menus, the theme builder.
yes, a couple more things. You already have a menu set up. You don't have to set a new menu and add pages. It's already set up for you. Another small thing. And of course, we also have the theme builder. You already have a header and a footer set up. Okay.
So this is also where the kit that we saw, the side parts and all
Exactly.
of those. That's all over here.
So when you come in, you'll have a header and a footer. They're blank. There's not much there.
Yes.
Right.
But you have them there. Right.
Yeah. You can start and also because it's WordPress, you can install your own plugins and start working with it.
I also just want to say that over there in the right corner at the bottom, we've got the support, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is also one thing that you have to. Yes, you have.
So you can use this. You got 24/7 support.
Right.
Also in the editor,
Yes.
you can use that. Got any questions?
Yeah, and so you can reach them either from your site or from the account dashboard and ask them, any question.
Right.
And of course, one thing that really helps a lot is one login. You have one login for your Elementor, one login for your WordPress dashboard, and one login for your hosting. It's all in one.
So that's the whole thing, basically.
The
It's
backups,
like
the domain,
only one
everything.
company you deal with. You don't have to deal with multiple companies.
Multiple logins. If you have clients, it really eases things. Okay.
Absolutely. Also plugins, of course, we can show that as well. We can install that.
Yeah, of course. You can also, if you show my screen.
Yeah, let's check that out.
Yeah, you can go to plugins and you can, WooCommerce, for example, and just start installing and
Great.
that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Tamar and Roy. Now it's time to take some questions. Are you ready for some questions?
We are.
All right. So we're going to start with our first live video call today. Let's just see who's going to join us on the show. Hi, hello, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
What is your name?
My name's Ali. I'm one of the director of an agency in the UK.
All right, welcome to the show. What would you like to know? What is your question?
So my question is, Elementor Cloud, is that based on Google servers or AWS servers? And I'd like to know the bandwidth, etc.
All right, great question.
Great question.
Tamar, maybe we should repeat it. What is it based on Google Cloud Services or Amazon?
So the infrastructure is built on Google Cloud Platform.
Right.
Which is one of the things Ali mentioned. Our servers at the moment, they're based in Belgium, so everyone watching in the EU can be sort of sure and confident that as far as GDPR compliance and things like that, we've got you covered. And on top of that, we also have CDN by Cloudflare, which means regardless of where your site is, visitors to your website are coming from, sort of that site is...
They are served content from the nearest Cloudflare server.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, well, Ali, we hope that answers your question. Let's move on to the next question, which is a question that we got from our social media. Faz Musa on Facebook, he asked, I'm curious if everyone that buys this is okay building on a live site. They don't provide a staging site. Is there a workaround?
That's a fantastic question. So actually, since we launched this, we've been getting multiple people asking about staging, and so much so that it's definitely one of the features that we're considering, sort of prioritizing that up.
Right.
And so if you guys want a staging as one of our the features that we come out with, let us know. But as far as what happens in the meantime, as a workaround, as Faz
we have
suggested.
site lock.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Which
so
is one
we have
thing.
site lock. I'll show you that in a bit.
Cool.
What site lock means is that your site is locked to outside visitors, including crawlers, search engines, and so forth. And you have in your account dashboard a passcode that you can use to go into your site.
So you can give it to your friends.
And you can give it to your client to see the site.
So they won't be like breathing down your neck and checking.
Exactly. Okay. And you can reset that site lock if you gave it to your client and now you're making changes and you don't want them to look as you're making those changes.
Right.
And once you're ready to launch, you unlock and that's it.
And Roy, there's also maintenance mode, of course.
Yes, there's also maintenance mode, which means we have also pre-made templates for maintenance mode. Make one of your own, and you can even set your site to be indexed once you remove it.
Yeah.
And which that means.
So when you actually really go live, you can do that.
And it doesn't mean if you're logged in, you can see the website. If you're not, you'll get the screen. And also we have under bidding settings, search engine visibility.
Yes.
Which
so
you
that's
can,
under reading settings, which you can also with the Elementor Essentials. It's probably the last step also to enable that basically, so the search engines can actually find you.
Right.
All right, let's move on to the next question. Charlotte Dehont on YouTube is asking, will the storage be enough for a small to medium web shop? Do I need to be extra careful with product image size and format? Maybe I should provide all pictures in WebP format only.
That's a lot to unpack, but I think we can answer.
Yeah, we can.
Let's do it.
So as far as the straight up numbers, 20 gigabytes is a lot of storage, right? It's way more than you need for a medium shop. However, right, I would say, use that, the best formats that you can, because regardless of how much storage we provide, there's the performance issue.
It's always important to
Yes,
optimize.
yes.
Yeah.
People need to remember, people just upload images as is, even if it's 5,000 kilobytes. If your picture weighs 5,000 kilobytes, it needs a small diet. But then again, it's a whole thing that if someone browses your site with a phone, you don't want to eat all the bandwidth.
Their bandwidth,
so always optimize image.
And especially with a store, then SEO is going to be super important for you. And so when you optimize your images, you'll have a performance score that's higher.
Yeah, and also keep in mind that some hosts, they offer 1 gigabyte or 3 or 5. 20 is a lot, trust me. And nobody wants to burn through 20 gigs like in one session. So yeah, always keep it optimized.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to say this. So from all of those metrics that we offer in the plan, so it's 20 gigs storage, 100 gigabytes of bandwidth, 100K visitors per month. Those are very, very generous, right? And the reason is that we did that is that we said, at the onset, we want to remove the technical barriers. We want you not to need to think, oh, which package do I want now?
Right.
It's one package. It fits most websites. Just go for it.
Great, thank you. We hope that answers the question. Let's just see if we'll take another question. We'll actually continue right now, but before we continue, let's just have a quick look at that coupon code. Okay, there it is. Don't forget to use this within 48 hours after the event just to get that discount. Now, let's move on to what the cloud website currently has to offer, which we're a little bit delved in now already, and also what's planned ahead. So Tamar, just go ahead, give us a breakdown on what our users get, and also perhaps give us some interesting insights into what's coming.
Right. So sort of I'll share my screen so you have that visual. I'm in my Elementor account in my subscription section. I'll zoom in so you can see. So it's what I mentioned before. It's 100 gigabytes bandwidth, 20 gigs of storage, and 100K monthly visitors, as well as we said before, SSL that's built in.
Daily backups.
Right.
Daily, well, just a sec.
CDN.
You're giving now a spoiler.
We've got all the visuals, by the way, also going around over here.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
Studio,
so I'm back at my websites and with this website that I created before, and let's go to the Manage Website. Click the Manage Website button, and now I'm in my site management page.
Right.
As you saw with Roy before, you have here 2 buttons to edit with Elementor and open your WP dashboard, and those are what we call it, log in with Elementor. So you click here, you'll go to your site ready to edit.
One-click
login.
login.
You don't need to log in again there or anything like that. And within those site management features, what you have here, everything that has to do with publishing your site, so managing your domains. You get that Elementor.cloud domain, I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful URL, so you can, stick with it. But you probably want a custom domain that fits your the brand, your customer's brand, and so you can add a custom domain here, however many you want, and set one of them up as primary. And really, it comes with a subscription. You don't need to pay extra for it. Sort of, we said sneak peek at what's coming up. So we've had a lot of questions about this. We are going to add, as part of the features, the ability to purchase a domain right from here. Again, it's about simplicity, about having everything in one place. So, look out for that as the year continues. Below managing your domains, you have that site lock feature that we mentioned before, easy to turn it off and on or reset it. And then more under the hood, I think Roy sort of gave a spoiler for backups. So backups are included as part of your subscription. You don't need to pay extra for it or
use a plugin.
Or buy a plugin that does this. So
which takes more space on your hosting and it slows. Yes, built in. One click, you do something, your client does something. One click.
That's also automatic, right?
So yes, automatic nightly backups. But if you need, you did something important and you don't want to wait the night, you can
create a manual backup.
Backup and save it.
And you can also export the backup.
You can export the backup because it's WordPress and it's very, very important for us. We love WordPress. Portability, the ability to move around, the fact that it's not a closed garden is part of why we love WordPress. And so yes, I mean, we think that you will love using this product, but if for some reason, you want to move the site, you can export it, and then you have everything here.
Also, that includes your content and everything.
Yeah, and also,
your content is yours.
When you
your
export,
website
you can even test it locally if needed.
Exactly.
Instead of like an online staging site, also an option.
Great.
Yep.
All right. Thank you. Now, let's take some questions, okay? So let's see if we can get another video call in the studio. Let's have a look. All right, let's just wait a little bit. We've got somebody over here. Welcome, welcome. How are you?
Hi, I just have a couple questions.
You get one.
My question is in regards to staging.
Go ahead. What's your name?
Michael from Unorthodox Media.
Welcome.
Where are you from?
I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. It's a small island just in the Caribbean.
You know where it is.
He's Trinidadian and Tobago.
Cool. Very cool. So welcome on our live show, and go ahead, ask your question.
Yeah, my question is in regards to staging. Is that a functionality that will be added to the cloud, as well as, there's a two-part question. The second question is in regards to resources. If more resources are required, let's say for an online course platform, can we request that?
Right. Okay, so two questions. Tamar, would you like to?
Sure. So as far as staging, as I said, we've been getting a lot of requests for that. So we're definitely looking, I mean, it was sort of like on the roadmap anyway, but we're definitely looking at sort of maybe potentially shifting our priorities and moving that up. We understand the need, of course. I mean, it's something that we at Elementor recommend to do anyway. And there is that hack sort of site lock as we mentioned before. As far as resources, again, the resources are very generous. And so, even if you have sort of a learning management website, it should be able to handle it. We're constantly monitoring the websites that are created to see, to understand if there is a real need for something that's larger. Right. And as we do that,
also it's the first iteration, and we wanted to keep it simple. It's one solution that will fit most cases and most clients, and also it's also we want to make it easier to jumpstart a website within minutes. So stay tuned. I mean,
Okay, great.
I mean, more things are coming
Regardless, if there is a person who has a website that needs more resources, they'll be able to contact our support agents and we'll give them support. You don't need to worry about your website crashing or stopping or these things.
We've seen some questions also about what if you reached the 100K limit? What does your website crash, etc.
Right.
If you
So
reach
it's not-
100K a month,
I really want you on my marketing.
yeah,
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
you're in a very good position if you get 100,000 people to visit
right.
the website within 1 month.
Okay, so let's go on to the next. Let's go on to the next question. Okay. From Jonathan Lee on YouTube, he's asking, can I migrate my existing website to Elementor Cloud?
That's a fantastic question, and we've been getting a lot of those as well. So, I mean, theoretically, yes. The answer is yes, right? Again, we said it's WordPress. There are migration platforms. WordPress built into it has a migration tool. Elementor has the import-export kit, and you can use that.
Right.
At the moment, we don't support. We don't have a migration service, right? So if something is wonky, and it happens sometimes. If things are wonky there, that's sort of on you. The support will our support agents will try to help as much as possible, but it's not built into the product at the moment.
Yes.
Yet, exactly, because as I said before, we've been getting a lot of hits on this, and so it's definitely something that we're looking at high on the list.
Okay, well, we hope that answers the question. Let's see if we can take another question or if we will continue. All right, let's take another question. All right. Jasmine on YouTube is asking, can we migrate domain to Elementor's cloud?
Migrate domain.
You can use whatever
Add custom domain, right?
Yes, you can add.
This is what we showed before as
yes,
well.
you can use your own domain. This
Maybe we
means
can share the screen and show that just quickly, just only the interface
Sure,
itself.
so you can share my screen. You see, and here you have the manage domains, and if I click add custom domain, we'll sort of help you out. We have multiple links in our help center, documents that will help you out, sort of understanding what you need to do with your DNS in order to connect that domain. But yeah, it's super simple,
It's
3 steps, and it's done.
An easy process.
Yeah.
All right, great. We hope that answers your questions. And we are nearing the end of this event. But before we go, Roy is going to show it's going to show a use case that's going to just help you see a little bit of Elementor. It's going to build a pop-up, and you can apply this on your e-commerce listings or portfolio websites. And once you get the hang of it, really the sky is the limit. So Roy is going to build us a lead collection pop-up.
Yeah, a lead collection pop-up. Exactly.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. So can you share my screen? Oh, awesome. All right. So I've installed the Art Gallery plugin kit, as you can see, and it has one pop-up.
Right. This is the menu pop-up.
Yeah. So I thought let's add another menu for lead collection. So let's add the new pop-up. We have here the menu pop-up. Let's add new. And just sign up to our newsletter pop-up.
All right.
All right? So once it's up and running, you'll see that we have a ton of pre-made pop-ups. As you can see, you can really kickstart your pop-up creation, but I want to start blank. So first thing, I'm going to click the cog on the bottom left. Let's center it to the left and to the bottom. And no overlay. I want it to be less distracting. And let's set the animation fading up and fade out down. All right.
So it's like a kind of sneaking up at you.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
And let's make it a bit wider, and that's it. All right. So
lead collection.
Yeah. So that means let's drag a form. All right, form, let's drag it.
Also, there's no overlay, right?
No, removed it.
There's no overlay, and let's add some padding, and within a few seconds, all right. Now, with the form, let's just keep our email, and
You wanted to give it a background color as well?
Yes, this is a very good idea. So with the section, because we have global colors,
Because of the kit. The kit includes global colors.
Yes.
Yeah, and because that's an Elementor Cloud website, the theme there is pre-installed and activated is hello, so there's no sort of conflicts between the kit and the theme or anything like that.
Yeah, sure.
What you see is what you get.
So I'm just gonna add a border to our button, and let's add the border color, which we also will use. All right. I do want to add a title. So let's just copy.
Titles are good. Titles are important.
Yes. Let's just.
So what you're doing is you're just going to another page in the kit, copying.
He's copying the entire widget.
Okay.
Yes. It is our animated headline widget because I like it. It's already preset. So I'm gonna write sign up to our, and it's gonna say newsletter, and that's it. Now when I click, all right. So our form, okay. You have already, it's already collecting submissions. This is already pre-set up.
In this kit.
Yes, which means, yeah, but every time you drag a form, it's already collecting leads.
So you've got an option over here to decide what the action after submit is when they fill it in. And you're saying the kit already has this pre-set up.
It is the default.
Collect.
And also
it's the default for the form.
For the form. And also you get an email. However, you can hook it up to your favorite newsletter services if you want. So like it took us like a minute and you have a pop-up. Now, the last thing to add a condition.
Don't forget conditions.
Conditions are important.
Don't forget about conditions, otherwise it won't
work.
Yes. I want it to be on the
which is why we practice
entire website, and when you scroll 50%. Now you can set it up to one time, but I'm gonna make it every time because I'm evil. All right.
And did you set up the condition?
Yes, I did. I did. So this means that when I'm gonna refresh it, and when you are scrolling, as you can see, sign up to our newsletter.
So now somebody would fill it in, submit, and then in Elementor submissions, they would see that.
Right. In the WP admin
admin, they'll see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and submit, you get it. It took us like a minute and a half. You have a beautiful pop-up setting with email submissions.
I would say that it took 90 seconds.
90 seconds!
Well done. Tamar, that's a good one. All right. Thank you, Roy. Now sorry, what was that? We've got a video question coming in.
Oh.
Okay, another video question. Let's see. Who is going to join us?
And from where?
There we go. Hello.
Hi there, how are you doing?
We are good, how are you? What is your name?
Doing very well. I'm Ignis. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa.
Cape Town, South Africa. Great. Lekker brew.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is your question?
Okay, so my question is more on costly. If you take a subscription for Elementor Cloud, do you get the Elementor Pro plugin with that subscription?
You get the Elementor.
Yeah, that's a fantastic question.
Good question, thank you.
Yeah. So yes. So as we said, it includes Elementor Pro with all of the Elementor Pro's features. Right. You know, theme builder, pop-up builder, like we saw just now. All of the Pro kits that we have there, that you saw that already, comes in this subscription with the $99. So if you know, sort of like do the math. One website subscription, if you buy the plugin, that's $49. But if you get it at a Elementor Cloud website subscriction, that's
for a
$99.
Whole year.
Yeah, for $99 a year,
Right.
no hidden fees, no additional costs on top of that from us. Yeah, it sort of makes sense.
Great. Thank you, Tamar. Let's move on to another question. Sassy Italian lady on YouTube is asking, besides
Sassy Italian
free
lady.
SSL...
Sassy.
Right.
That's a fantastic name.
It is. It's great.
Fantastic name. Yeah.
She's asking, besides free SSL, what type of security / protection is included? Anti-spam, monitoring, malware, firewalls? Tamar?
So that's another good question. So we have some things baked in. For instance, we have, we didn't sort of like discuss emails that much, but we have there a limit on the amount of emails that your site sends out a day. One of those things that there are a lot of plugins on WordPress that will, you'll install and then they'll start using your website to spam people and send emails. So we monitor that and we cap it. And then, there's some monitoring things that we do.
Also, we have the default to limit login attempts. If someone tries to hack your login, and if they know your email or something, they try to, they'll get blocked on multiple attempts. And also Cloudflare, also they have baked in tools to mitigate hacks of any kind.
Exactly, DDoS and stuff like that. Yes.
Yes.
Right. So we hope that answers, thank you. We hope that answers your question. Let's just move on to another question from Robin on YouTube is asking how can I use the cloud website and add as many forms and pop-ups as I want? Who wants to take that one?
Yes. Unlimited. Unlimited pop-ups, unlimited landing pages. I had so many clients that thought that they should pay for another service for landing page. Unlimited landing pages, and also if you're using
for different campaigns.
But if you do need to create a lot of different landing pages for one brand, probably the way that you want to set that up
is global settings.
Global settings.
Global colors and global fonts. And that means that you can keep it.
So to have a template, page
and you can
template.
start saving templates but
you can quickly change the color for a different brand, for a different
but that's how you can stay consistent using, I hope all the guys who called, everyone's watching, you're using global colors, using global fonts, using templates smartly. If not, we have the Academy for that.
Right, we've got lots and lots of stuff for the Academy. All right, so we've got one more question as well. Let's just see, is this a video call?
Ooh.
No, this is a question on Facebook. Is asking, is there a way to duplicate my existing Elementor site to your cloud and then test it for free?
Test Elementor Cloud for free?
Yes.
Do you think that's...
You have a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Right.
That's
so the same with everything. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee, right? So set it up, try it out. Doesn't it work for you? Cancel that subscription. You'll get your money back. As far as duplicating your existing website, that sort of goes to the question of migration.
Yeah, not yet.
So as we said, it's currently not supported fully. We've had a lot of people do it, right? But yeah.
Okay, thank you. We hope that answers the question. We have another video call, a video question. Yes, right. Let's see. Hi, welcome.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good, good. How are you? What's your name?
I'm good. My name's Zach, and I'm in Michigan right now.
Oh, great. Fantastic. Well, welcome to the show, and go ahead, ask your question.
Thanks. Yeah. So I heard you guys mention Cloudflare earlier, and we use Cloudflare pretty heavily for DNS management right now. And I'm wondering in my head, if I transition clients over from some of the servers we have now to Elementor Cloud, what features exactly do you guys offer with Cloudflare now? Because we may not need the redundancy with what we have now if you guys have it built in now.
All right.
Right. So that's another great question. So if you're hosting right now directly with Cloudflare, right, you need to be minded that it's not the same thing, because that means that you have access. If you're using Cloudflare directly, you have access to
the entire dashboard.
Yeah, to the entire, with a lot of functionality that we have there, that you have there, and you probably understand what's going on there and know how to manage it and clear a cache and things like that.
We only use the CDN part of Cloudflare.
Exactly. And part of what we're trying to do is really simplify the things so you don't need to do all of that. But if you are there right now and managing websites right now like that, then it's not a one-to-one.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. We hope that answers your question. Let's take one question from the live chat. Let's have a look. Live chat question. Kate McIntosh on Facebook is asking, if you get the subscription that includes Elementor Pro, can you still use Pro on your existing non-cloud websites?
Yes, of course. So, the plugin is still there, fully supported. Everything is great. Be on the lookout. 3.6 is coming up very, very soon.
Flexbox.
Yeah, now in beta,
and
production very soon.
among other things.
And then when it comes out, we'll have choosing kits as part of that site creation wizard that you saw. And so you can continue. You can have both. That's also something that we're seeing with our users. Sometimes you have, like you said, a website that you want to set up with your client, and it's sort of, you want to be able to push it off to them and have it super simple, so you have it with the cloud. And then you have other websites that sort of, you want that access to Cloudflare, for instance, as we saw. And so you make those decisions. You can have both. You will see, if you can come back to my screen for just a sec. So in your My Elementor dashboard, you'll be able to see all of those websites that you connected to, whether it's because you activated a Pro subscription there, that's not my screen, whether you activated your subscription there, or whether you just connected to the website sort of from
so you see the collection of all of your sites.
You can see all of your sites here.
All of the site plugin or cloud, they're all managed under one space.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we hope that answers the question. And that's it. Our cloud website live show event has come to an end. Thank you for joining, and thank you as well. We hope that we answered many of your burning questions and that you feel confident in taking your next steps, creating the best websites in the galaxy. Let's give a big round of applause to Tamar and Roy, who really did a great job. Really, really good. And we hope that you enjoyed as much as we did and you learned something new. I also recommend checking out the Elementor Academy with lots of structured courses, playlists, and inspirational tips and tricks. Search by topic and access help docs all from one place. Whether you're an aspiring web creator or have many years of experience, there's always something new to learn or to perfect. And our talented educators, they really have your back. Lastly, in case you missed the coupon code during the show, here it is one last time. So go ahead and use it to claim your 20% discount for a full 1-year subscription of Elementor Cloud website. It's valid for 48 hours after this event. So make sure that you use it on time. Thank you, and ciao for now.